Alright, we have now finished screeding our sand and we're ready to actually do the fun part, which is install our pavers. So now we're going to lay our pavers all in order on this bedding sand without walking on it now. You've screeded this sand, you can't be walking all over it and making footprints. You have to leave it smooth. So we're going to lay all the pavers from the sides of the walkway and then we're going to compact it when we're all done. Alright, now we've laid our basic paver walkway and we need to cut off the excess from our membrane that we laid underneath. So we're just very simply taking a pair of scissors, cutting it off down about as low as you can, and then when we fill it in with sand, you'll never even know it's there. Now that we have laid down all of our stones on top of the bedding sand, we're going to take our compactor and we're going to run it over one more time, and what that's going to do is take those pavers, set them down into that nice soft bedding sand, which is going to make them all nice and even across the whole walkway so they don't look bumpy. The last step in a paver walkway is installing some joint sand in between the joints of the pavers, and what this is going to do is make your entire walkway watertight, because if water can penetrate down through between the pavers, your walkway is going to heave and thaw in the winter. So what you need to do is install some polymeric joint sand, is the technical term. There's a wide variety of people that produce it and they're all about the same, but it works exactly like grout in a tile floor. So you're going to buy this sand in bags, you're going to sweep it into all the cracks of your paver walkway, and then you're going to wet it with a hose. It's going to get hard, and when it gets hard like this, it's exactly like grout in a tile floor. It's going to make your entire paver walkway completely watertight so no water can get through there and penetrate down underneath the soil. Alright, the next step we're going to do is we're going to blow off all the sand off all of the surfaces of all the pavers, because when I wet that polymeric sand, it's going to get hard and gritty. You don't want that finished surface on the top of your pavers. So we're going to blow off the surface of all the pavers and then lightly sprinkle some water in between the joints to make that techo sand harden. Alright, you just saw the watering process where we watered down the surface of all the pavers, and as you can tell, it gives it a nice glossy shiny finish, and in about an hour that sand will harden inside those cracks and become rock hard like grout on a tile floor. These are the basic steps for any hardscaping project, whether it be a walkway or a patio or potentially even a driveway. These are the same basic steps. You need to dig out about 10 or 12 inches down below the surface of the ground. Then you need to compact the sub-base material, which is whatever dirt is on the bottom. Add your membrane. Put in your 6 to 8 inches of gravel, compacted twice in 2 3 to 4 inch lifts. An inch of the screeded sand that you saw me screed across the surface of the entire walkway to make sure that our pavers would lay perfectly smooth. Add our pavers across the surface, which is the finished product that you see. And then finally we're going to install the joint sand in between all the cracks, blow it down and water it. Then you have your finished product, and about an hour from now that'll be finished and hard.